On a afternoon for baseball, we welcome you to Coors Field. It's the home opener of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Hit back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's Chris Owings now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Grounded foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 0-2 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And this is low, ball one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
And that misses 2-2. Grounded to the right. The throw pulls him off the bag. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Bare-handed for one. On to first to complete the double play. Here's Yasmani Tomas trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now. First pitch on its way. Jake Lamb is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will... And that'll bring fielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder David Dahl.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0. The pitch. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
That was a beautiful pitch, Matt, particularly in this ballpark. The ball flies here in this park, so he's going to have to keep the ball down. If he doesn't, we're going to see a lot of balls in the air deep for homers.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Here comes the first pitch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play. Here's Mookie Betts. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. But the runner's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that ends the inning. Brandon Drury will bat next. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit on the ground to short. Correa comes up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he takes ball one. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pitcher,
ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent out to straightaway center field. Giving chase is Dahl. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 6, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Arenado.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pollock looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Another 0-2 home. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The pitcher, Lucas Giolito, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they will have him bunting with one away as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Up next for Colorado.
Digging in to try it again. David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
On a good for another chance, A.J. Pollock. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in once again, Chris Owings. He singled his last time up. In there for strike one, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here's the first pitch to him. Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Oswaldo Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. In now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 2 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Outside, 3-0 now. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Fastball in there, 3-2.
The count is full, 3-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Arcia is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is going to get foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And another foul ball. Now another 0-2. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Third baseman number 24, Yasmani.
Watches a
Tomas.
fastball right there for strike one. On the ground up the middle. To his left, Correa. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jake Lamb comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
the shortstop.
First delivery to him on the way.
Correa.
A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
A high fastball is in there. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Arenado.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Runner going a second time. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. And now he's on the move again for second. It's the throw. It's right there, and he is out at second on a great throw by Saltalamacchia. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Curveball that time, not even close. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Bregman.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Pollock on the run, and that ends the inning. The catcher Jared Saltalamacchia is in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jared Saltalamacchia.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike. and you add that to the rest of his repertoire, man, it's tough to cover them all. That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, number 70. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Now here's the pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
And he got him. Ready for another shot now. A.J. Pollock. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Here's the pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Chopper fouled off to the right. Striding in, Lucas Giolito. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Giolito.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing.
David Dahl.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. David Dahl stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing if he got a 3-1 fastball, we're probably going to watch him jog around the bases.
And that misses. Ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-0 now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer. If he puts somebody else on, we'll see if he can find it.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups. He fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, a 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Oh, this ball's hit hard to left, and this is going to be trouble as that's down for what should be extra bases. 1 run is scored. 2 runs have scored. And a relay home. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double. Jared Miller is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out. This is in the air out to right. Arcia is there. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they will tack on another on the sac fly, make it a 5-2 game now. Digging in and looking for more, Carlos Correa. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Drury will put this one away, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Chris Owings. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Well, you find yourself down 0-2, and the last swing you take is a bad swing. It doesn't give you a lot of confidence as a hitter, that's for sure.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Oswaldo Arcia is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasmani Tomas. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of getting in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Jake Lamb standing in now, looking for a third straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Squared that one up just a little late.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
2-1. Right side, scooped up on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Leading out for the Rockies, first baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Throw, got him. Oh, what a play. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get in a more favorable.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saltalamacchia has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in once again, Lucas Giolito getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Brendan Drury. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Drury.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch. Jared Saltalamacchia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the 2nd out. Ketel Marte will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Ketel Marte.
Ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bregman is there, and the side is number 58 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 58.
Ready for another shot now. David Dahl. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Number 9, second baseman.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. This is a foul ball. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Great changeup there in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. LeMahieu is retired, and there's one away. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far.
Right fielder,
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will open it up a bit more as the lead moves to 7-2. And he's safe. Here's Carlos Correa now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Owings is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another chance. A.J. Pollock. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And he'll step off and try again. Bryant Redding has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Bryant Redding.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Shortstop, Chris.
The pitch. Chris Owings comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher to make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Bregman has got it, and the side is retired. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
First baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. Now here it comes. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. The 0-2 home. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
The 2-2 pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Lamb going back on it. Still going back. Gone! The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
Andrew Benintendi.
He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Brian Redding.
Christopher McGee will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 60, Christopher McGee.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Drury backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Into the box, DJ LeMahieu. He went down on strikes last time up.
Baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece up the line, but it gets fouled. Now the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in, Wilson Contreras. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this will be fouled away. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape them. Kevin Segrist comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Kevin Segrist.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more opt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Yasmani Tomas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Hold strike on the change, 2-1.
Love the pitch call there, 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
The batter, left fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. To right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. Looking up is Contreras, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Now batting. Second
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Brendan Drury is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then the fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands and decided to have a home run derby out there.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon with the victorious Rockies. 10 runs on 14.